Tonight, a Portsmouth Community Resources temporarily closed to rethink its security after a string of concerning crime nearby.
Alex Littlehales joins us in the studio exploring the ripple effect of the city's crime on one particular nonprofit. Alex?
Yeah, Dana, Dan, we know the Portsmouth community is mourning the loss of a 10-year-old shot and killed by a stray bullet over the weekend. But the executive director of one nonprofit organization tells us they've had concerns weeks before this latest deadly shooting, not just because of crime overall in the city, but how close some of these cases have been to their front steps.
Monday afternoons are normally busy inside the Wesley Community Services Center. Staff is usually here, stocking the shelves before the weekly food pantry off of Elm Avenue.
Last week we served like 289 people. Yeah. So it goes by really quick.
But today, the doors are closed and will stay that way all week.
Felt unsafe. You know, I felt unsafe being that I helped so many.
Renata Banks, the Wesley Center's executive director, decided to pause operations this week because they need to change how the pantry works, quote, due to violence. She tells 13 News Now concerns started with a deadly shooting on Duke Street earlier this month, the city's 16th homicide of 2024.
You know, someone got killed the next block up, and it was just so normalized because it was children still outside playing.
That came 1 week after 3 pit bulls mauled a woman to death on Atlanta Avenue, around the corner from the center. And last week, she says she had to call 911 after a man followed her to her car and lunged at her, trying to gain access to the Wesley Center.
He was still lunging at me, and I had to hurry up and get in my vehicle to go home. And the guy was charging at me. He was like trying to get to me.
She's considering allowing fewer pantry guests in at one time, and employees will, quote, scan them to make sure they know who exactly is coming in the building.
So Banks says the food pantry and the center will start operations back up next week once they've finalized how they'll incorporate new safety measures for the building. I'm Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.
All right, Alex, thanks. Portsmouth police confirmed one person was denied entry at the center last Wednesday.